Hello and welcome back to F-099 here on Copeland Place. I am so happy to have y'all here. We've got another Grand Prix coming down the gullet. I like said it in my head before I said it, and I thought it was gonna sound cool, but I don't know, coming down the gullet did not sound good. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed the beautiful gold flash. I try to catch it when we do a Grand Prix episode, but I look outside my apartment right before I record, and there is a massive, like 1 foot by probably 4 foot, like reptile cage. I live like right on the corner, and by default, for some reason, my kind of the area outside my apartment has become the default place for people to put their free stuff, so that it like gets picked up by passerbys on the road, which is kind of annoying because sometimes people put like mattresses out there that never get picked up or couches. That's kind of annoying and gross. But sometimes I just get really nice stuff, like this giant reptile cage. Now, I'm not a reptile owner. I'm not a big fan of creepy crawly pets, especially insects. Really not a big fan of insects. But this is a reptile cage, and I have no use for it. But it's massive and quite nice. So I imagine I could just like throw it up on Facebook Marketplace for like $100. I took a quick glance at Google, and a animal cage like this can go for like $80 to $100. This one's way bigger than a lot of the ones I was seeing online, so I might be able to get a lot more. But I'm very excited to see what I can do with it and see if I can make myself a couple bucks. If so, maybe I don't know, some new stuff coming to the Copeland Place channel. Maybe some new games. That was a terrible boost. We didn't get through the hairpin. Also, I haven't been talking about the game at all. We are taking the goose. So, I was playing, if you watched episode 3, you'll know I was playing F-Zero with a buddy of mine. And he's not actually like a gamer, but he understood racing games. So I'm like, he could probably get this. And he's played a couple battle royales, like he was joking about Fortnite. I'm like, I got a game that's kind of like Fortnite. And so, we popped this one on. And I think the Wild Goose is the best beginner car. Like, if you're just trying to get into F-099 and you just kind of, like, are losing a lot of races, you're either, like, crashing out a lot or, like, just struggling to place high enough and keep enough high speeds, I highly recommend the Wild Goose. The Wild Goose has terrible recovery. This means you should almost never boost with the Wild Goose. Remember, kids, never boost with the Wild Goose. But it's great at getting these middle-of-the-pack finishes, and sometimes that's all you need. So, I will say, I was looking just before recording, before I walked in and saw the reptile cage. I was looking at the world records for each of the night Prix, whatever it's called, Night Cup Grand Prix tracks. And every single record is held by the Blue Falcon. Now, I don't know if some of the strats, because these are all time trial speeds, or time trial records, I guess. I don't know if there's something that makes the Blue Falcon, for some reason, much better in time trials, but that's something that I was kind of surprised by, because I kind of imagined the Blue Falcon to be the beginner car, in a lot of ways, kind of the, if you play Mario Kart, the, like, default carts. I don't, like, every character has their own one. I don't really know how to explain them, but every character has one, right? And it's like, every character, I guess, has the same one. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. But those carts are kind of great for learning the game. They often go a little slower and have more things like durability and grip that will help you kind of get your bearings straight, especially if you're just starting out. Sometimes they're really good. I think in DS Mario Kart, the default cart on a couple characters was good, but I also remember every character having a special cart. Like, I remember Luigi's special cart was fire. Like, oh my god. And Luigi's track in DS Mario Kart, also, beautiful track. If you have not gone back to play Luigi's Mansion, it's been ported, I know for sure. Actually, I don't know for sure, but I feel like I remember it being in Mario Kart Tour, like when that game launched. I'm trying to remember if it's in 8. I feel like it is an 8, but it's way different. And it doesn't really feel the same. I highly recommend giving it a shot if you can find a way to play it, because it's like a goated track, I think. It's probably the best one that came out of the DS game. I feel kind of heinous saying that. Let me know if there's a track I'm forgetting from DS Mario Kart. TikTok Clock DS Mario Kart was also 5-5. What else was there? See, those are the only two I can think of. TikTok Clock and... I think it's called TikTok Clock. That might be the SM64 level. And it's not called the same thing in DS Mario Kart. But that level... I'm trying to think of any other ones. Yeah, again, let me know. Because I feel like I'm forgetting one. The Rainbow Road in that game is fun. Also, we're about to place out? That's crazy. We'll just hop on the Skyway. And we'll ignore that problem. And we will skip... What? Why did it drop me in the corner? Was it because we were so close to the end? I think it was. Because, like, if you think about it, I get more of a benefit from falling off the Skyway onto the ground and being able to use my remaining boost. That's very interesting, because I've never been dropped on the ice before. Let me know if you have either. Because that dropped me immediately when my bar ended, which was really weird, and I was not expecting it, so it kind of slowed me down. But I wonder if there's a failsafe built in. There was a video I watched all about how to extend it. Maybe I'll drop a comment on there and see if some of the other people in the community know anything about that, or if you know anything about that. Because that was very interesting. And not something I've experienced before. So here is why this track I think is where the Wild Goose is going to shine the most. The Wild Goose without boosting might be the fastest car. I think it's between this car and the Blue Falcon. But without boosting, these cars are both pretty darn elite. And I think that is going to bode very well for us. Also, I don't know if that's a worthwhile strategy or not, but it's fun. I think it was. We kind of jumped out ahead. Because this kart, it doesn't regen a lot, but it just does normal racing so well. And on a track like this one, where really no one is going to be boosting, let's be real. Like, no one in their right mind, at least. Maybe some people will be. Or you'll boost a little. Like, the Golden Fox players are going to have to boost, right? But for the most part, you're not going to be spamming boost on a track like Sand Ocean, because the turns are so tight. And I actually shouldn't have boosted there, because I regen so little. Like, we went from orange to the very bottom of green. That is not a lot of healing. We also took a horrible corner there. A couple pilots ranked out. We only have to be in the top 40, I believe, which we are not at the moment. But we are also only on lap 2. So I'm not going to freak out too much. I'm just going to try to take a good turn when no one else does. Let's boost one. Nice. We got a Skyway if we need it. And I think we may here in a second. Let's use it. Because I am very scared. We are in not a good spot. We get to go through one of the worst hairpins on the track. We don't get to use it through the horseshoe, though. So remember that. Because the horseshoe on this track is also pretty rough. Here we go. Here's the horseshoe. Nice. Nice horseshoe. Ooh, I did not do a better last turn, though. We are in top 40 contention, though. This car is very good at just staying alive, man. Just keeping yourself on the track and staying alive. Oh, we are not top 40 right now. We are not... ESPN not top 10. Ooh, wow, we had to race aggressive. And it paid off with the Skyway. And this guy was going to take us nearly to the end, if not all the way to the end. So is it going to drop us immediately again? Well, it would have anyway, so I don't know. We have made it to race 4 again. Race 4 is rough, though. Race 4 we ranked out on last time. Man, my heart's beating quick. I gotta, like, calm down. Rank 30 is good, though. That was a fast Grand Prix. Like, this was not to be messed around with. And we beat... Okay, so who's our new group of friendos? Interesting. Hey, they're all a higher level than me. I'll take that. Are they all higher rank than me? No. There's another B in here. I'm about halfway through B now. I can't put this game down, y'all. I think it's only been one Grand Prix since episode 4. I can't put it down. This episode probably go up the day after episode 4, if I had to guess. Maybe in the morning. I might record a Starfield after that. Or after this, which may go up in the morning. I don't know. Let's do it. I hate this track, though. This track's scary, man. I wonder if Goose could excel on it. I feel like the Goose could be my answer to this track's woes for me. Because the Goose has some funky perks that you just don't get anywhere else. Also, I love how empty it is when it's race 4. When you only have 38 people, like, it's kind of nice. Also, you should stay on the windy side, if that makes any sense, right? Set rank 35. I need to do that. Right? So I want to stay on the left side here, because the wind's blowing from the left. And that's how you go straight. We will go into Skyway. And we will get a nice Skyway. Oh, and we hit that perfectly. We're top 20. Wow, top 20 are racers, though. No. We do. No. Dang. I mean, people are going quick. Race 4 is tough. If you're not right on top of your game, you're going to get surpassed. Doing an easy race with good racers is tough. It's tough. You can't miss one of those boosts. But hey, we did it. And we'll play a couple more Goose runs. Because I have been enjoying the Wild Goose. Though, I think next episode we're gonna go straight Blue Falcon. Because I'm pretty sure Blue Falcon is still the best in the game. Just solely because it has all the records. Like, I think that driving the best with the best car is going to get you the best result. It's like, I used to be a big League of Legends player. And I used to always say, you should play the meta champions and try to learn to play them correctly. Because that's going to just, by default, give you a higher, like, percentage chance of winning. Right? As boring as it is, sometimes stats just matter. That a champion, just in general, is going to be able to output more damage. Especially if you're, like, starting a game. You should learn the meta champions. You shouldn't just learn... Like, obviously, pick a champion that's cool to you. But if you're like, I really need to climb, why am I not climbing? Maybe just try some meta champions. Or when you're starting out, you know? And learn why they're good. And even if you don't wind up playing them, you'll know how to play against them. But it's also, like, lame, and League charges points. Like, you can earn the points to get champions, but it takes a long time. And a lot of the meta champions cost a lot of points. They've done some things to remedy this over time, but it's still pretty bad. We will go up here just to speed away from everybody. Why did people pick this track, man? The track's terrible. These people should be ashamed. We're still cruising, though. We are not... Oh, we missed a boost. I believe the next boost... There is another boost? Maybe not. No, there's not another boost. There's just a sand trap. Also, how did I miss that gold car? I need to get my hitboxes figured out. Did I not hit that either? That's embarrassing, man. Again, stay on the right side when the wind's blowing from the right. It's simple. Also, I did hear someone losing health, but it might have been like a gold fox that now has full health, so... Probably not important. We are in final lap, and we're about to get Skyway. Let's get Oh! Okay. The time you should use Skyway on this track is over those sand pits, right? Because the sand pits are your biggest slowdown point. Also, I really don't like how late the last boost comes up in this track, because you have to, like, everyone is boosting at the end. You basically lock in at the heal point. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how it feels to me. And as you can see, Wild Goose finishes in the middle. Maybe I just finished in the middle, actually, that race. I finished 44th, but I don't know. I hate that track, man. I think I'm getting frequent flyer bonuses from just playing so much today. I can't put it down. I don't get it. Honestly, I was enjoying the game a little bit, but it just kind of clicked. I really want to get a dub. I hope I don't get my dub off camera, because I practice. I'm trying to get better, because obviously everyone else is going to pass me up if I don't. So, please, Sand Ocean people, do what's right. Do what's right for your community. It was Deathwind. How dare they? How flippin' dare they? It's okay. We'll survive. It's Deathwind. Again? I swear it's always Deathwind versus Sand Ocean. And let's just cruise. Oh, we did a very late boost, but it might work. The late boost seems to do actually a decent job. I've noticed that. You would rather be late than early on the start boost. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's how it feels to me, at least. Remember, spin before you get onto those boost pads. Also, boost, probably, if you don't have Angel Road, boost through the sand pits in case you hit them. Right, because if you only hit the edge, you're going to get, like, the slowdown, like in... What is the first track called? Whatever the first track is called. Milk City? I know it's not called Milk City. Mute City. The slowdown you get when you're going through the chicane, when you go over, like, the stripey gravel, it's only, like, a partial slowdown. And if you look at the edges of those pits, those gravel pits, they are kind of, like, textured, is the best way I could describe it. Thusly, you will, be able to boost through them with pretty decent speed. I'm gonna go on the Skyway because I lost all my speed. And I feel like it's a good way to bring it back. It'll drop you on the gravel. Interesting. So you should probably line it up with one of the turns. I wonder if it will drop you on the short side of the oval. Or not. Also, spin before the boosts, Copeland. Spin before the boosts. Spin before the boosts, you little boy. Oh, people are blowing up all over the place. That's what we like to see. Skyway, let's do it. Oh, I missed Skyway, the first boost, but Skyway, the first boost. Sounds like an action movie from 1996. And the first boost is like an election that happens in the universe, and it's all an allegory for the UN, maybe? Maybe like the WHO? I don't know. I guess we're going to be ranked B+ gamers by the end of this episode. Should we get to rank... It only seems right. Last episode we got to rank B. New rank record. See? Guys, I'm a gamer. See how Wild Goose... Okay, Wild Goose, I was the second best Wild Goose, and I finished 8th. That just feels... Actually, it doesn't feel that disproportionate, but I still think it's great for maybe top 20, top 10s. It just struggles getting those number 1s. I think Golden Fox is the king for that, just because it directly counters everything else so well. Like, having one more boost per lap is frustratingly broken if you're not in the, like, thick of it, essentially. Because having one more boost, plus, like, taking less damage, right? When you're in the thick of it, you lose why the Golden Fox is good. The Golden Fox is the best car for the best people. But I'm wondering if either, for me, the average Joe, the average Copeland, if you will, if the Goose or the Falcon's better. Also, I like how they have animal names and just like the port. Actually, they don't really all have animal names. The pink one's called like the Stinger. But the fact that it's like the Goose and the Falcon is kind of funny. I hope the Goose was like the bad guy in the OG games. I did get a comment. Thank you for the comment. It's first comment I think we've gotten on the series. Someone's talking about the OG SNES game, and I've actually never played another F-Zero game. And he was talking about how the Golden Fox was a lot of fun. So it's on the long list of things I would love to play. If there's one with like a good story mode, good F-Zero story mode that you know of, let me know. Because I think that could be fun. I need like a self-contained experience. I'm not trying to like grind out a world record in the game. As much as, that can be fun in games. It's not really the kind of guy I am. Also, I wouldn't have the time. Sad. So if there is one, the one on the GameCube looks pretty cool. I have a Wii that plays GameCube and has the GameCube ports. So it's pretty easy for me to play GameCube games. Ooh, I might have to actually mod it. Because I imagine actually getting a hold of the disc is going to be tough. Tough for me. Then again, I just picked up a reptile cage that I can sell for $100, hopefully. So, let me know. If there's a good F-Zero game with a good campaign that you're willing to trade for a 5.5 foot long by 1.5 foot reptile cage, let me know. And I will pick it up. But yeah, that's just kind of a day in the life of me. Picking up random stuff I find on the curb. There was a bunch of smaller cages a couple days ago. But this one is mega enormous. And I was like, it's nice too. It's a really nice product. I don't know why. I live in a college town, so probably someone moving far away and just was like, you know what? I don't want the money for this. Which is, honestly, a great way to get things. I'm playing this game on a 60-inch TV that I bought for $60 because I bought it the day after Christmas. And the guy was like, I bought a new TV that's better. We didn't get B+. He was like, I bought a new TV that's better. I needed to get rid of this one. Which I thought was very funny because it's a lovely TV. And so I got a great deal because it's massive, right? You can't keep a 60-inch TV in your house for that long. You're not going to move with a 5.5 foot reptile tank. I hope it didn't come with any reptiles. I didn't inspect that closely. It doesn't look like there's any. Thank goodness. I'm actually, again, I said I'm not a fan of creepy crawlies, so I'm happy to sell this thing off to whoever wants it in my area. And in my area, that's the other thing. I live in this college town. And kids got crazy freaking pets. Like, new kids with ferrets. I know a guy that has a bunch of bugs. Like a bunch of... Is he a spider guy? Oh, spider and snake guy. Which is pretty typical. That's why I'm like, this enclosure could be really nice for someone that... Like, big snake people or big lizard people. It looks like it may have housed the lizard, if I had to guess. It'd also just be really nice. Like, I hope I can give it to someone who will absolutely spoil a pet in it. Because it's really big. And probably too big for most pets, and I'm going to sell it at a big old discount. Because I do not want it in my apartment anymore. And it weighs probably like 40, 50 pounds. If I picked it up on my own, I'm pretty good at wrapping my fangies around pretty awkward objects. I've had to move a lot of stuff in my life. Like, I was doing just, like, helping my neighbors and whatnot. And, thusly, I developed a lot of strange skills. Also, we got a KO. That was pretty cool. But I think it was a KO of a bumper ship or something. We are... Oh no. That was not a good corner at all. Lost a lot of progress there. Was that a good sky road? No. Unless... Good sky road. So you can use it at the very start on Big Blue, and it's not going to hurt you too bad. Oh, I actually took that corner quite nice. Not going to boost. Let's save our boosts for lap 4, right? Being fast in your final lap is going to really matter, right? Think about how close I am to all these people. And we're going to get a Skyway. It wasn't my cleanest Skyway usage, but it's going to work. Wait, we're in second. No! No way. No way! Guys, we were in second and I panicked. But we did get B+. We got to B+. And we got up to second. Oh my gosh. Again, did I get dropped on the ice again? Okay, please, if anyone knows what's going on there, or if it's happened to you, let's like think tank this, because I need to understand how this works, because I was fully expecting to be able to take the turn and it would drop me after, and I totally panicked when it dropped me on top of those bumper cars. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking around for this video. I had a lot of fun, as I've been having with this game. If you are having fun with this game, drop a like. Let Nintendo know. I'll let them know. I actually grew up in Redmond, Washington, where their headquarters are. I was also just next to their distributing headquarters in Snoqualmie, or North Bend, Washington. So I'll let them know for you. Just drop the like here instead of like on their videos. Okay, anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for chilling with me for this last 47 minutes and 9 seconds. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.